Welcome back, everyone, to the Pack 16 Team Builder Conference Dynasty Championship game underway here tonight. Albuquerque Arrows against the little underdog team, Fresno A&D Artists. This team was not expected to get to this point in Season 1. Again, about a 74 overall team. Albuquerque was predicted to get here. They're one of the best teams overall rating-wise across the Pack 16 Conference. They got a big-time offense with a big-time quarterback here and a big-time wide receiving core. Lucius Tapper down the sidelines. Got one man to beat towards the 10-yard line. Just pushed out before he could reach that point. But you can see the two quarterback stats up there on your screen. Magic Hendricks having a little bit better of a statistical season as far as the yards are concerned. But the touchdown here starts off to Fernando Bourgeois. The Arrows up 7-0 here in this championship game. Pretty much the victor here is going to go to the college football playoff, and we're going to see if Fresno A&D can keep up that little magical run because they got a magical quarterback. Magic Hendricks is gone. Little read option keeper. He takes it himself. Good for 6. We'll turn it back over here to Albuquerque's next possession here. 2nd down and 4. Little handoff here to Lucius Tapper. The guy blocking out in front. What a job by the wide receivers to give him more blocks. What a cutback. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line there. Little handoff here to Alejandro Garcia. Take a look at what this guy can do. We know what he can do. He's got all that speed. He's got all that speed to burn. Maybe just short of the goal line and the first down. 2nd down and 1. Bourgeois. Little motion here to the right side. That is a handoff, and that will be a tackle for a loss for the Artists. 3rd down and 4. Another man in motion here. Bourgeois feeling a little bit of pressure, and he's got to get rid of it. He's going to throw it into the end zone. It's an interception. You got to wonder in user versus user matchups, it seems like whoever's going to have the most turnovers is probably going to lose the game. So that is a big blow, leaving points up on the board here for the Arrows. 3rd down and inches. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to go nowhere. Arrows defense was stifling on that down and distance, but it will be 4th down and 1. Magic and the Artists, they're going to go for it. They will pick up the first down and more, but there's a little laundry on the field, and it is going to go against Fresno A&D, so they will have to punt the football away. So 1st down and 10. We got the Arrows. Again, look at the blocking out in front. Man, they are so good at this style of offense. It's absolutely mesmerizing. It's beautiful to watch. I don't even know if I was to play them, if I would even try to tackle them at that point, because it is so well executed. 14-7 game. Play action. Hendricks bombing it up the middle, but at the logo, we've got an interception, and we've got more. Could be a big return. Man, oh man, we've got turnovers left and right in the championship game. I don't think it's not a question of who wants it more. It's just a question of who's going to limit the amount of mistakes. Alejandro Garcia, nice moves inside the 5-yard line. But they'll get pushed back just a little bit here on 3rd down and goal from the 6. Bourgeois throwing to the end zone in double coverage. It's intercepted. Another turnover. Gabriel Pruitt, one of the nation's leaders in interceptions this season, is going to get the ball back for Magic and the Artists offense. Here's a deep bomb, and it's Hunt. He's got him. One man to beat. Look at the speed. Turning on the Jets. The Artists tie this baby up. 14 all to number 14. 3 catches for 95 yards thus far for Hunt. None bigger than that one. 1st down and 19. Bourgeois rolling out of the pocket after a couple penalties. They had to get moved back, but it looks like it could be a pick 6, and it is. Hendricks, 25-yard pick 6. No relation, but here's the situation. No relation to Magic Hendricks. 20-14 after the extra point is missed. Ouch. I'm trying to get my rhyming on, guys, like Keneal would in his commentary. No relation, but here's the situation. 23 seconds left now as Case Hernandez gets himself into the turnover party. It's just getting away from Albuquerque at this point. I'm not sure what they have to do, but it's getting away from them. 6-point game. We'll see if the kicker here for the Artists can bang this one through, and he does. A little bit pulled to the left, but it's good nonetheless. So 23-14 game, guys. Late third quarter. We got a flag on the field. It's going to be against Fresno A&D from Garza Zoller. So they're going to have to move it back a little bit more. Second down and 18. Magic Hendricks, little pump fake here. He's going to go down for a sack. Third down and 21. So if you're the Arrows, you got to watch the stuff up the middle. You got to watch the stuff down the sideline. You can't be pressing. That's the thing that I've noticed that Fresno A&D, they love to do. They love to bomb it deep. So here is Magic. Oh no, that was so Mahomesian. Oh my God, what a great job by Magic Hendricks to bait those DBs in, and he finds Brooks down the sideline for the big-time touchdown. They're going to actually go for 2 here to go up by 17. Interesting play call here. They don't get it. Hendricks is hit hard. He goes down. It's now a 15-point game. Third down and 13. Bourgeois rolling to the right. Got to avoid the interceptions. Oh, and he threw another one on the run. Throws it into coverage. This is what I mean. The game's getting away from him, guys. Bourgeois has thrown at least 3 interceptions. Hendricks bombing it deep here on a 3rd and 13, and he throws another one as well. So these quarterbacks, again, the pressure might be getting to them here a little bit. They're not staying within the game. They're not staying within themselves. They're trying to make too many big plays happen here. So Albuquerque does force a turnover. That's a big one here. Look at this throw to the sideline. It's caught. What a catch by Jair Ortiz. Oh my goodness. He got the ball to touch inbounds. That's amazing. Lucius Tapper on the RPO, the little screen, little bubble screen. He's going to get that into the end zone. A touchdown for the Arrows. They're clawing all the way back here. 29-20. Good call here. You got to go for 2. Get it to a 7-point game. Bourgeois does just that. 29-22. Mid part of the 4th quarter. Here's Bradshaw making a little move. Uses the referee as a blocker. He's down the 40, the 30. Got one man to beat him. He's chasing. He dives. He misses the tackle. Touchdown, Fresno A&D. Bradshaw with the huge run. Getting them back up 13 points. They will kick the extra point to make it a 14-point game. But they're going to keep swinging. The Arrows keep fighting. Touchdown to Ortiz, another deep bomb. We'll see if any of these cornerbacks on either team can stop the big play. Bourgeois rolling to his right. He'll get the 2-point conversion. Now they're down by 6. So that's an interesting play call right there, but they do convert. So only down by a touchdown. An extra point could win it, but they got to get a stop here. Hendricks gonna throw it up the middle. It's picked off. Touchdown, Arrows. Davison Faulkner with the pick 6. The linebacker baiting Magic Hendricks to making a poor throw. And now all of a sudden the Arrows are in the driver's seat. They've scored 23 points in this 4th quarter to climb all the way back to have a lead. Second down and 14. Hendricks and the Artists, they need a miracle here. They need a little bit of magic. But he's going to go down again. Timeout called by the Artists. 44 seconds, guys. Third down and 18. Magic fires it up the middle. It was a nice read, but an even better play by Davison Faulkner yet again. Getting his hands in there to knock the ball loose. Avoiding the completion. 4th down and 18. This is pretty much the championship game, and Hendricks is hit as he's thrown. It's incomplete, and this game is over. Congratulations to the Albuquerque Arrows for pulling it off. Came all the way back. They kept fighting, man. Look at that. 23 points in the 4th quarter. They held at Fresno A&D to 7 just to win by 1. That is incredible second half to come all the way back. Bourgeois, 4 touchdowns. We'll take a look at his final line score. I believe he had 4 interceptions in this game, but you got to give it to Fresno A&D, man, as a team, and I've talked about it before, as a team that's got as much of the talent that they do at freshman positions, at quarterback, at receiver, at DB, linebacker, I believe they have another freshman there too. Just to know that that team around them is not as good as other teams across the conference. They were really carried by a lot of their playmaking freshmen this season. Just to get them here, I think that they're going to be a contender for a long time to come. So even though it hurts a little bit here, it hurts. Maybe not a little bit. It probably hurts a lot knowing that they had such a great season. Just to fall short, I still think that they are going to be a contender for the next few seasons. So actually, Bourgeois had 5 interceptions, 5 picks, and still 72% completion percentage. So it was not that bad of a day. It was a bad day, but it wasn't that bad of a day. Alejandro Garcia, 12 attempts for 34 yards and no touchdowns. Bourgeois got 1 touchdown on the ground. A lot of 2-point conversions, as you know. But, guys, that's it for the championship game, man. You know, it was a great game. Really exciting game to edit, for sure. Seeing all those big plays. I can't watch the game, of course. So I know the guys, Dalton and Keneal, they were telling me that it was a classic. It was such a great game. Obviously, they didn't spoil it for me because I wanted to throw in everything in there. I want to be fresh and new to what I'm watching so I can give it to you guys the same way. But let me know in the comments who you thought was going to win. Did you actually think that Fresno A&D was going to pull off this upset? You know, Albuquerque, I've said it before, they were the favorites. They're the best overall team, along with Idaho Tech. They were supposed to be pretty good. They kind of fell flat. Honolulu College was supposed to be really good, which they were. They just fell short in a couple games. And really, that's kind of the top 3. LA Metro as well. You know, they lost out on a little tiebreaker there. And unfortunately, they lost to Bellingham State in the last week of the season. If they had just won that game and taken care of business, Fresno A&D would have been knocked out. So yeah, it's just crazy that that's just how it works. That's how it comes about, you know, how teams get in and how teams are left out of the conference championship game. You can't really afford for any blemishes. If you want to be in the big games, you can't afford to have any blemishes. So, guys, as we see the stat line here for Fresno A&D, I kind of want to talk to you about how the offseason is going to work. Actually, let's get into bowl season. So we're going to do the bowl games on Thursday morning. So I realize that's Thanksgiving. I'm not really looking at view counts at this point. I just want to give you guys a nice little Thanksgiving prepper, a little appetizer, right? So we got bowl games coming this Thursday on Thanksgiving morning. And then we'll also have the playoff run for Albuquerque all on the next Sunday video. So it could be one playoff game. They might be one and done. They could be winners of game 1, losers of game 2. You're going to get 2 games of action on Sunday. Either way, I mean, they could get all the way to the championship game. They're that good of a team, so it could happen. So either way, I'll see you guys on Thanksgiving for bowl week number 1. All of our Pac-16 teams are going to be playing in bowl week. And then we'll get on the Sunday video, we'll get Albuquerque's little playoff run. Now, so how the offseason is going to work is we are going to get all of each user team's recruiting boards updated, let you guys know how that went during the season. We'll also get you guys in the know of who's redshirted and, of course, the transfers and all that stuff. So that'll all be presented to you guys in the off-season video. But that's like 3 videos away from this point, so we'll get into that at a later date. All right, awards. Cade Klubnik, he's going to win the Heisman Trophy. Best Defensive Player of the Year was Gregory Bryan, our boy, a freshman. Best Defensive End as well. And the Lombardi Award. This dude cleaned up as a freshman, guys. 25 TFLs. I think he more than deserved that. And Santa Fe State, the Roadrunners, they will be taking on the Air Force Falcons in the Hawaii Bowl. So that will be a very, very fun one. Hopefully we shut down their option attack in that running game. Tyler Stratton just didn't apparently do enough to win the Heisman Trophy, but he did get himself back into the running. There was a point in time where, you know, he got knocked out of there. He was in it, and then he got knocked out, and he came back in, and he finished 4th in the vote. Best head coach will be May Softly. Yeah. Head coach for the Albuquerque Arrows, taking his team all the way to the Pac-16 champ. Getting a little tongue-tied here. All right, best defensive player. Got a couple of Pack 16 Team Builder representation there. Love to see that. Gabriel Pruitt, number 2 in best defensive back. No surprise there, as we had a lot of interceptions for him. Actually, a lot of interceptions all the way around for Fresno A&D. Malik Hayes, really no surprise there either. Best running back award is going to go to him. Jaden Parker going to finish 11th in that vote as well. Cordova McGarry, number 2, as the best receiver in the nation. So you'll take that all day here if you're Honolulu College. He had another Idaho Tech sighting there. Gregory Bryan, of course. Nobody else to mention there. A little slow scroll here for the Johnny Unitas. Nothing there. But Dwayne Rome is up there. We've got Ma'afala as well for the Fresno A&D artists. And best tight end, Tony Newman, finishing 4th, and Chandler Henry. A lot of people love Chandler Henry in their fantasy game. Just saying. He was a good one there for Colorado A&T. So the Broyles Award, assistant coach. This guy was actually fired, by the way. So just a little spoiler for you guys. I don't think Dalton realized that he won the award. Yeah, he got fired, okay? He went to the NFL. Okay, that's what we're going to say. We're going to say, quote, he went to the NFL. He was awarded as one of the best coordinators. And yeah, so he's gone. He's gone. He went to bigger and brighter things. All right, guys. So the bowl projections here. We've got Fresno A&D and Oregon State. Should be a good one there. And as we slow scroll a little bit further down, LA Metro and Stanford. So we got a little California battle. Honolulu College against Bellingham State in the New Orleans Bowl. That's an interesting one because, again, 2 Pac-16 teams taking each other on. Of course, 2 team builder teams. Tulane against Multnomah State. So we got the Green Wave against the Orcas. I think the committee probably loved that one. Like, can an Orca actually battle a Green Wave, and how would it float? I don't know. It's weird stuff. Anchorage actually somehow made a bowl game. They went 5-7, and somehow they got in. Interesting stuff. Northern Utah, kind of a funny matchup there because Teaspoon, the user there for Northern Utah, he actually wanted to come in as Idaho Tech. So it's kind of funny that he's now got to play against those guys to win a bowl game. And then, of course, the game that I was talking over, we got Vegas State against Arizona. So it should be a good one there. So again, we're going to do Bowl Week 1 for all of our users. I'll let you guys know the sim stats and the box scores here for the other bowl games for Bowl Week 1. And we'll also throw in Northern Utah and Idaho Tech in next Thursday's video. So that's, again, going to be on Thanksgiving. And then we're going to get all of Albuquerque's little run here in the CFP next Sunday. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys here in this video. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will let you guys get updated on the fantasy standings as well. We only did 3 weeks this year. That was intentional. I just kind of didn't want to drag my feet on getting all these games and all these stats and stuff. We only did 3 weeks of fantasy challenge. No fantasy challenge here for the bowl week, but if you would like to predict the games, post in the comment section below who you think are going to win these games. So you got Fresno A&D, Oregon State. Who's going to win that game? LA Metro and Stanford. Who's going to win that one? For every correct answer that you give, I will give you guys 100 channel points for every single team that you get correct. So nothing for Albuquerque as well. Since they've got the CFP, you don't really know the matchups there for them. So we're going to exclude them from this. But if you would like to do this for Bowl Week 1 and Bowl Week 2, again, you got to consider Northern Utah and Idaho Tech. Post your predictions in the comment section, and I will count you guys for every answer you get right. You get 100 channel points. And again, what can channel points be used for? Well, you can rename incoming freshmen with your channel points. You can upgrade your players with statistics, so all their attributes, right? So you can upgrade their speed, their agility, their throw powers, things like that, man coverage, whatever. I'll tell you guys how that's all going to work in another video, but kind of get an idea of what channel points are even used for. That's your little rundown there. So guys, I'll see you on Thanksgiving morning. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.